The world celebrates intensity, but the ones who truly win understand the power of consistency. Not flash, not luck, just showing up every day, especially when no one's watching. This is not just a video, it's a wake-up call. Let's talk about the one habit that separates dreamers from achievers. Consistency. We've been sold a myth that motivation is what gets you results. Motivation is a spark, but consistency is the flame. Think of every athlete, every entrepreneur, every legend. Were they always motivated? Hell no, but they moved anyway. They trained anyway. They built anyway. Because success isn't about how you feel. It's about what you do repeatedly, even when you're tired, even when it's boring. Consistency isn't about perfection. It's about repetition. One workout doesn't change your body. One video doesn't build a channel. One book doesn't make you wise. But one habit, repeated thousands of times, changes everything. Real consistency is built on discipline, not motivation. It's quiet, it's simple, and it's brutal because it demands you become the kind of person who does the work, whether you feel like it or not. Here's a challenge. Do one thing every single day for 90 days. You will change. Write every day. Hit the gym every day. Read every day. And if you miss a day, you start again. Because real consistency has a memory. It remembers when you quit, and it remembers when you didn't. The 90-day rule doesn't just build results, it builds identity. You become the person who finishes what they start. Most people quit not because they lack talent, but because they can't handle the boredom of repetition. Growth is slow. Progress is invisible. You don't get applause every day. No instant results. No fanfare. Just a grind. But guess what? That's where greatness is born. It's built in the shadows. The real challenge isn't doing something once. It's doing it 1,000 times without giving up. You don't need to win big every day. You just need to show up. Think small. One more rep, one more line, one more minute. These tiny wins, they add up. Stack enough small victories, and suddenly you're unrecognizable. That's how transformation works. Quiet, slow, relentless, and before the world notices, you already became. Goals are important, but they're not enough. Goals give direction. Systems create results. Want to be consistent? Build systems. A time you wake up, a routine you stick to, a process you follow. The goal is the destination. The system is the vehicle. Most people keep setting goals. The winners keep building systems. Every action you take is a vote for the kind of person you want to become. Want to be disciplined? Do disciplined things. Want to be a writer? Write. Want to be fit? Train. Your habits shape your identity. And once your identity shifts, consistency becomes effortless. You're not forcing it anymore. It's who you are now, and nobody can take that from you. One day, one action, one choice. On its own, it seems small, but do it again, and again, and again, and suddenly you've built something massive. That's the compound effect of consistency. The people you admire, they weren't better than you. They were just consistent longer than you. You don't need to be extraordinary. You just need to be consistent. And if you start today, you'll wake up 1 year from now, completely transformed. If you're still watching, you're one of the few who finish what they start. If consistency is the foundation, discipline is the structure, and if you build enough of it, you become unstoppable. Let's go deeper. Because now, it's not about just showing up. It's about mastering the way you show up. The attitude, the energy, the focus. Anyone can start. Fewer continue. But very few master the art doing hard things every single day. Welcome to the second stage. This is where your mind becomes your greatest weapon. Not because it's loud, but because it's quiet. Not because it's confident, but because it's unshakable. You don't chase excitement anymore. You chase results. You chase mastery. You chase a version of yourself that most people never meet. Mastery doesn't look cool. It looks boring. It looks repetitive. But that repetition is power. That boredom is where champions are made. The same gym, the same notebook, the same tasks, day after day. That's not punishment. That's refinement. Because at some point, the reps stop being about results and start being about identity. You stop saying, I want to be great, and start saying, this is just who I am now. Discipline isn't loud. It's a quiet voice that says, go, when your body says, stop. It's choosing the hard road when the easy one is free. You won't always be rewarded for discipline. No applause, no recognition. But that's the test. Will you still do it when no one cares? That's when you know it's real. Look around. 99% of people are addicted to ease, comfort, entertainment. But comfort doesn't build character. Discomfort does. Pain does. Silence does. Mental toughness is not shouting. It's walking through hell and smiling quietly. It's not motivation. It's doing the work when the fire is gone. You don't rise to the level of your potential. You fall to the level of your training. And discipline is your training ground. Every time you choose work over excuses, you strengthen your future self. Every time you say no to what's easy, you say yes to what's necessary. You won't always feel the progress, but that doesn't mean it isn't happening. Every choice compounds. Every action stacks. A small win today becomes unstoppable momentum tomorrow. A 1% improvement each day doesn't just change your week, it changes your life. Success is just the tip of an iceberg, built from invisible work. And discipline is the chisel. Let's get real. Most people won't last 6 months doing the same thing. You'll do it for 6 years if that's what it takes. Because you're not addicted to outcomes anymore. You're addicted to growth, to motion, to self-respect. You've stopped needing people to believe in you. You believe in yourself now. You've stopped waiting for the right time. You realize the time is always now. You've stopped chasing approval. You've started chasing peace. You're not afraid to be alone anymore, because alone is where the work happens. Alone is where clarity begins. And alone is where warriors are forged. Discipline will isolate you, but it will also elevate you. It will separate you, but it will also build you. Some nights you'll feel empty. Some mornings you'll feel broken. But every time you choose to move forward anyway, you take control of your destiny. No shortcuts, no cheats, just sweat, just focus, just execution. That's how you build a life no one can steal from you. So keep grinding in silence. Let your results make the noise. Let your life scream what your mouth doesn't have to. The world is full of talkers. Be the one who moves, the one who builds, the one who finishes. That's how you win. Not with hype, but with habits. Not with energy, but with endurance. Not with words, but with work. Discipline is your edge. And if you sharpen it every day, nothing can stop you.